So, you guys would have probably seen my video a few days ago, which was talking about the most new updated news on Ark Survival Evolved 2. Now, some people believe that Ark 2 is still going to be a long way away and isn't going to be till like 2022. Some people believe it's going to be coming after the final, the final part of Genesis Part 2 of the Season Pass, as Wildcard have stated that is the final Season Pass they are going to be doing of Ark 1. There's just loads of different rumours going on, but what I thought, as so many of you guys loved that video, I would do a video talking about what dinosaurs we could expect for Ark Survival Evolved 2, some that have never made it into Ark 1, and I know sometimes Wildcard have been releasing like one new dino per new map, but obviously there's just going to be so many that are never going to make it into the game, and it would be fantastic to one day see some of these dinos. Another thing I'm going to be mentioning in today's video is this is going to have no flying reptiles, it's going to have no underwater creatures and stuff like that. If you guys like this type of video and want to see more of this, then obviously I will do more with the underwater ocean creatures and things like that for Ark 2. Not all videos on the channel are obviously going to be on Ark 2, there's going to be lots on the actual game right now. I just thought this was quite fun to sort of change content up a bit and see if you guys like it. So, as you would be seeing on the screen right now, this is the we'll be getting into this, but as I always say, if we can smash over 700 likes on today's video, that would be amazing. Subscribe if you are not subscribed already, so you don't miss out on any of your Ark content, and let's actually get on with this now. So, this one, if I'm correct, was only found out about a few years ago. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry about that, but I remember seeing that the Argentinosaurus was meant to be one of the largest ever creature to live. Now, as I said, my dinosaur facts aren't always amazing, so I know a lot of you guys sometimes like to comment on stuff, and that always helps out with the videos and helps out me, so I know I can make sure I get it right. Now, this was a herbivore, teeth for grinding and chewing, obviously its food, tough plant material, how it moved on 4 legs, and obviously it lived 90 million years ago and from Argentina. Now, the length of this was 35 meters, absolutely huge, and the weight of it, I would not want to be sat on by this thing because I think you'd just be crushed. Really, really awesome, and I would like to find out a little bit more information on this, so in the comment section down below, guys, if I was correct about this being the biggest one ever found, then please let me know, but I could be wrong with that. The next one I have done a video on before. Now, this is the Cryolophosaurus. The good thing I'm happy about is that on this website, they actually have the name of the dino, like, to help pronounce it. Because if you watch any of my videos before, you'll know I'm absolutely terrible at pronouncing things. Now, the Cryolo is a carnivore, and if you want to see gameplay of a modded creation, which is actually part of the additional creatures mod, which is a very, very awesome mod, then I recommend you go check it out. Many sharp and pointed teeth, food any other animals, that obviously is a carnivore, on 2 legs, 170 million years ago, and found in Antarctica. It's meant to be like living in the cold, harsh, obviously parts of the world, and the length was 8 meters, and as you can see the difference between these two, 35 and 70,000 kg to 508. So yeah, these two were definitely different. Now, the other one I wanted to look at is, I've never even heard of this before, the Giraffatitan. Now, this is obviously a herbivore. When it lived, the late Jurassic, 154 to 142 million years ago. I'm sure they were probably meaning to switch them two around. It is 23 meters, so obviously, again, not as big as the Argentinosaurus. Considered to be distinct from the Brachiosaurus by some scientists. The Giraffatitan is known from the fossils of several individuals. So, I never even knew this was a thing. I had no clue this dinosaur even existed, and I suppose maybe they just got the name because it's got a long neck like a giraffe. I don't even know. Maybe it looks a little bit more like it than some of the other big ones like the Brachiosaurus or the Brontosaurus can be. So the next one, I had some strange feeling was in Ark, and then I realised I don't know why. I recommend this. Not recommend. I don't know why I remember this name, but this is the Gorgosaurus. It's a fierce lizard, apparently, a carnivore, lived 80 to 73 million years ago, found in Canada and the USA. 8.6 meters. Is known from at least 12 complete or almost complete skulls and several partial skeletons. Yeah, I mean, interesting. Or even shows you who it was named by. That's quite cool. This thing is obviously, I may have played a mod with it, maybe that's why I remember it, and it's obviously a carnivore, and you can see the different pictures on each one, what it compares like to a human. So obviously massive, still pretty big, and what did they show it on this one? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be standing next to one of them. I mean, these are probably quite friendly-ish. They probably just didn't even see you. We probably like ants to them, and they probably just step on us. But anyway, moving on to this one. Now, this one is called the Pudakysaurus. The Pudakysaurus. There we go. Swift-footed lizard. I wanted to pick this one out because I thought it looked really cool. It's a carnivore. It lived in the mid-Jurassic 195 to 180 million years ago. Found in USA. And it is a small dino at only 0.9 meters. Now, yes, this may be small compared to a human, but this is definitely something that would not be very friendly to a human whatsoever, and especially if they hunted in packs. You guys will have to let me know if they do. I would not want to come across one of these whatsoever, because they'd probably eat you to death, like in Jurassic Park, where he gets attacked by all those little dinosaurs, which are probably similar to these, and just absolutely rip him apart, which is what these would probably do. Now, moving on to the next one. This is the Proceratosaurus. I can't even pronounce it before. The Proceratosaurus. We'll go for that. That was a harder one than I expected. This is a carnivore again. This is quite an interesting one. This is why I picked it. So it was obviously 169 to 164 million years ago, found in England. That's where I'm from. And its length is 4.1 meters. Now, this one, if you can see the size compared to the human there, it's interesting. Like, it'd be quite weird to see something like this, in the sense of it's probably similar to a raptor, where being a human, obviously it's bigger in its body mass, but it'd be quite interesting to see something like this if you ever got to see anything in real life like this. I don't think it's ever going to be possible, even though some scientists have said in the past that it was going to be possible. You never know, but yeah, it's like kind of weird when you see one that's kind of the same size, like up on the same level as a human. But yeah, anyway, now this one was a very interesting one. This is called the Rugops. Now, I'm glad that's there, and they apparently called wrinkle face. Now, this was a carnivore, 95 million years ago, 7 meters, so it's a large one, as you guys can see. So it'd be obviously not as big as a T-Rex, if I'm correct, but it's known from an almost complete skull. It's very delicate, the skull, suggesting that this was a scavenger, not an attacking dinosaur like the Tyrannosaurus. There you go. Rows of holes in the skull may indicate that it had a crest of some kind. That is very interesting. It's only got named recently. So what I want to go back to is, if that's been named in 2004, when was this named? 1993. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about this being a recent dino. Maybe I'm wrong about that then, if it was 1993. Why does some reason I thought it was a new one? I have no idea. But anyway, so this one was obviously 95 million years ago, carnivore, similar to T-Rex, but they're saying that it was not an attacking dinosaur, so it's not going to be going out its way to attack everything, to eat everything. I'm sure it probably still did, but yeah. So we've got 2 more for the rest of the video. We're going to go for this one, which is the Scutellosaurus, small shield lizard. Now, I wanted to change it up a bit. Very small, as you guys can see on the screen right now. Type of dinosaur was an armored dinosaur, only 1.2 meters, found in the USA 205 to 202 million years ago. Obviously, that was named in 1981, and this was obviously just used to be a small shielded dino. Now, obviously, never an exciting thing, but obviously, when a new Ark does come out, anything's exciting right at the beginning, so I thought this was quite cool to add into the video. I think I've heard some stuff about this one before as well, which is interesting. Now, the final one is probably the most known dino of this entire video. It is the Utahraptor. Now, this has been said to come to Ark for a very, very long time. There's been mods, you know, everything like that. I mean, I don't really know if this is even the one that, you know, is... I mean, I thought it was the one that is in Ark already. But I don't really know which the one in Ark is. I just think it's just a roundup of just called a raptor. I don't really know. You guys will have to let me know that. Obviously, Utahraptor is a carnivore, sharp. You guys know. Any other animals, USA, and it's similar to the Velociraptor, which I don't even know which one is in Ark, but it is much larger. And this is obviously a picture of it making a hunt here. Is that a Microraptor as well there? I think they're Microraptors in the background, which they are in Ark. So that was a very interesting thing there. But yeah, Utahraptor. I mean, obviously I like the raptors in Ark, but I feel like it'd be nice to get a whole different bunch of raptors. I know we've kind of got the Deinonychus in there when Valguero came out, but I feel like it'd be nice to get lots of different raptors in Ark, you know, and hunt in packs as they do in Ark. But I mean, like, you know, different groups of different types of raptors would be absolutely awesome. So this is part one of maybe a video that I do more for you guys if you enjoy this type of thing, where we go through underwater creatures. Even more, we could even go through more dinos. That there's still more to go through, that could be coming to Ark Survival Evolved too. Just, you know, and flying reptiles and stuff. If you want to see this series, if there's a good response on it, as always I say, I will carry on and get these out for you guys. Anyway, as I said, if you did enjoy this, let me know and smash that like, subscribe if you're new around here. Anything that I get wrong in videos or anything you guys want to add to any point, put it in the comment section down below. I read all my comments, unless I am not, even when I'm on holidays, and I know I'm not going to be going on holidays at the moment because of lockdown and things like that. I will read comments at all points, you know, and I'll always make sure I favourite and reply to as many as I can. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I suppose I'll just be catching you in my next video. See you guys later.